Hello. I'm back. Omusajja alidde ate tumula, we are checking on your page. Tona sayo kantu cafe. It's the 24th of March 2022 and I've got this poem here I've seen in the book, and reading this poem twice, you get a different take. You read it once, you're brought in. Read it twice, you say, what did I just read? Come again. So what is the poem? You're going to ask. You're keeping us in suspense now. Probably, I want you to bring you into the book, the Ugandan Tales. So the poem is let's get the page, because I want to read it and read it twice, and then really get a picture of what Victor is trying to paint. This is poetry, I told you. Hope you love my music. I'll keep it in the background. That is Maddox, my old Bible Sugar College Mwiri, with his house. So guys, let's go on page 77, right? Are we there? You're going to ask, what's on page 77? The page was randomly picked, just right now, here. And then I read the poem once, and then I read it twice. And I thought we should dig into it. So page 77, the poem is titled Lazarus. Sounds biblical. That's a biblical name, somewhere in the Bible, if you read the Bible. I don't know. Lazarus, something like that. 22-year-old Ronald Segawa left for dead in the mortuary at Mulago Hospital, in brackets. Before even we dig into the poem, we are brought in via the deep end. So reading, motionless, his lifeless body lies. Let's get this a bit. Get the music lowered a bit. I was being distracted. The DJ, I was like, in between. So, motionless, his lifeless body lies on the cold slab in the grim mortuary. Missing skin and deep wounds pepper the wounded body, abandoned in the airy room. Eerie, kind of something very sad, a sad moment in the place, like, of course, nobody wants to go into a mortuary. If you have never been to a mortuary, I'm picturing this from, collecting your deceased. If you've lost a loved one in Uganda, you go collect the body. It's not a good experience, very traumatic. But just imagine the situation here being painted by Victor. What's going on here, guys? What's going on? Ask yourselves the question. What's going on? Motionless, lifeless body lies on the cold slab in the grim mortuary. Missing skin and deep wounds pepper the wounded body, abandoned in the airy room. Plucked out nails and thick pus oozing out of the nose expose the inhumane treatment that he faced. the conversation continues. This is something that really like sets you on a parallel line. Like, hold on a sec. What's here? What's here? Oozing pus out of the body. Oozing out of his nose exposed the inhumane treatment that he faced. It's pretty much an ugly scenario here that by the time you have pus oozing out of somebody deceased, are we talking of sustained torture? That by the time he's brought into the mortuary, probably dumped there, he's dead. So let's continue here. Patchy face scarred by scabbing above his right eye indicate recent skin rupture inflicted by heartless goons. So now he zeroes down to pretty much who might have been the ones responsible or to be held accountable. Let me drink some water. The poem is called Lazarus. Supporting the opposition was the crime that led to his abduction and torture by rogue enforcers. So we have now two sides, or more or less the same side of the coin. We have goons and then rogue enforcers. Is he talking about the same kind of people? Are the goons rogue enforcers? Are they part of the state? Come on. Bakanyama, something like that. Acting on instructions without due respect for the law. That though unresponsive, busy attendants notice rigor mortis and lividity. I was about to say this, I imagine. Haven't set in and move him to the ward for treatment. Let's pause here. The conversation continues. I want to say hi to my friends here. See, so that it's quite a bizarre situation why somebody would be in the mortuary and are you done for your walk?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Done now.
That's nice.
You know what I mean? Get a little air in my chest, you get me?
Correct.
Alright, big man.
All right, my pleasure. It's always good to meet you, mate.
Yes, you.
Yeah, I like you talking and sharing some good ideas.
This is us, isn't it?
That's right.
You know.
Okay, have a nice day.
Got no time for them stripping this day, you get me?
I love the tough talk, innit? No, that's right.
I'm not now, go on.
That's it. Yeah, man. Respect. All right, brother. Yeah. Okay, let's continue with apologies. Apologies. I told you. That's going to come in the game of love. If you want to get the ringside in the game of love, I was just about to record it, and there's more about that. That's my friend. He's very good. We used to. He had a bike accident. He's a biker. Sport. I don't know what sport biking he does, but he's a biker, and he was having his physio in the park here. I remember. He walks with a limp, but he's really done good progress. Anyway, let's continue now. We have Lazarus in the mortuary. Did I read it right? Let's read it again. That though unresponsive, busy attendants notice rigor mortis and lividity haven't set in. Had he been left for the dead? look at it in this situation. A cannula is attached to a weak vein in his left arm and an intravenous drip inserted into his nose. He's alive after all, having survived the torture inflicted upon him by heartless security operatives. This is a one-man show now. Ringside with caboose. Left for the dead. However, is this a resurrection? Come on. Is there a resurrection? If you've been this a close shave, guys, let's read it again as well. He is alive after all. Was it the nurses? Nightingale, the nurse? You see, let me take these glasses off as we summarize the conversation. Sorry about that. All right. So, I want you to take in this in context, because I'm reading and having the conversation at the same time. So if you sat down with your cup of tea, I think when you reach this point, you can tip over. Oh, the cup is on the floor. Because reading right to the center and the end, you're just anticipating the worst is yet to come. And then he's alive after all. Is this a miracle? Can miracles happen where there's doom and gloom? Ask yourself that question as the conversation continues. Tough one. So, this is a random poem I've picked, and I wanted to continue on the other narrative of the hospital and COVID and everything. Now this brings us again into Mulago Hospital, the National Referral Hospital. That's the hospital I remember. All right, buddy. See you, mate. Have a nice one. Yeah. So, wow. It's very, very hot today. Then I go and read in the news. It's the hottest spring day in history. Sorry, something like that. Anyway, who is Ronald Segawa? A 22-year-old left for the dead in the mortuary at Mulago Hospital. The conversation continues. So this is a young man, probably coming of age, How is he getting intertwined within the opposition? What was the situation going on? There might be a poem in here that will take us to the next level. So if you have the book now, probably you go running for the next poem. Well, wait, I think this is going to lead me somewhere. It's a discovery. So you find out yourself. Anyway, that's me. And little by little we shall be getting there. Those in America who have bought the book, love you. All this is just, of course I can't say so and so bought the book or so and so have bought the book. That is it, But then that's why I put the link for waterstones.com. Those in Uganda, you get the book. There is more. Now, like this poem, I've jumped a few things. I couldn't bring them in because I want to squeeze in so much. So much. In the what? In the conversation, to bring you ringside. And, yeah. I wish we could have a question time. In summer, let me bring you up to speed. There are a lot of things that might come up, and you know, this is a building block to what is coming next. So that's the book, and tomorrow I might do a double take. Today one poem is enough. All right, let me show you how it looks today out here. Brilliantly bright. And that's the forest getting greener. And yeah, and that's it. Right, until tomorrow, the 25th of March 2022, we are good. And put your comments and questions down there. If you want to ask questions, it's okay.
Yeah, it's. Oh no, you're fine.
That's my friend. Oops. Yeah. So we call it quits now. That's it.